$15 billion as reparations for slavery. It's about damn time. And ironically, I think they are up in arms about this one because we're demanding cash payments. We'll be right back on the Keep It P podcast. Yeah. Oh yeah, so we back. Let me go ahead and swing it to the people who got something to say about it. Y'all already know fair use. Well, not that one. I still need y'all to do all of that stuff too. But fair use, usages of everything fair. Go ahead and break it down for us, Chuck.
Tonight, black activists in Boston are calling for cash payouts from the city. It's part of a reparations project related to centuries of institutional racism. Our Malcolm Johnson is live right now for us in Boston outside City Hall. And Malcolm, what can you tell us about this?
You see how he tried to slip that in? You got to be listening to what people say. He said, centuries of institutional racism. No, it was actually the slavery in which America gained all their financial stability off of black people's backs. See, they try to make it seem like they're just paying money for nothing. No, y'all paying for the money that y'all got for using us as free labor. You see what I'm saying? It's a reason for it. It's not like you just giving it up for no reason. You actually owe that, fam. You wouldn't be what you is today without that. See, right off the bat, it's always some BS when it's something that come about what we talking about. Soon as it's somebody else, it's let's see if we can make this happen. We need to work together. We need bipartisanship. But they be bipartisan as hell when it's time to tell Negroes no. Anyway, let's continue.
Well, Darren, here's what we know. This is a black Boston grassroots organization that's demanding $15 billion in cash payments for reparations, all for setbacks related to slavery.
They're more than setbacks, fam. Where they get you at? Where they get him from? I'm sorry, but the way he talking, fam, I'm smelling it. I'm smelling a strong whiff of some type of cat pee, mainly cheetahs. Hold on now.
In centuries of institutional racism.
It's not institutional. Well, this country was built off institutional racism. But let's talk about that free labor that y'all received to boost and catapult this country to the economic base of the world. How about that?
The wealth of this city was built on slavery.
That's right.
That's right. And the city is responsible to pay back the wealth that they extracted free of charge from other human beings.
That's right.
Who died at some point in the labor for this city.
That's right.
Cash payouts in the form of direct deposits or checks in the mail.
That's right.
That's what the Boston Peoples Reparations Commission is demanding from the city of Boston.
That's right.
We demand from Mayor Wu full monetary compensation for wages and lost lives through slavery and anti-black institutional oppression.
Roxbury residents filed into the Dudley Cafe Saturday.
That's right.
Today we call on a full and robust reparations process.
As Reverend Kevin Peterson and black leaders demanded a $5 billion fund be set up for direct cash payments to black Boston residents. Another $5 billion be invested to create new financial institutions, and the final $5 billion to address the black and white education gap and support anti-crime measures.
So I like this. I'm going to tell y'all why I like this. For one, it cuts out all the BS, although I think it should have been $10 billion for direct cash payments. Don't be trying to short me on my money, cuz see, matter of fact, it's and the number's 20 trillion. Kendra Blackwood told you that. The number's 20 trillion, by the way. And I would I think it should be 20 trillion direct cash payments, period. Then we can add 5 billion to create new financial institutions. Then we can create 5 billion to address education gap and support anti-crime measures. Anti like a hate bill, an anti-black hate bill. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. And yeah, the education gap, yeah, we should get free schooling and all of that too. Um, but under that, create new financial institutions that should include banks and colleges ran exclusively by foundational Black Americans. No white people on the board, no white people in positions of power, no tethers, no Caribbeans, no Jamaicans, no Africans, foundational Black Americans from the soil whose families survived the killing fields of the American South. That's what we need, see? You understand? It's real simple.
Payment of $15 billion towards making right the wrongs perpetuated on Boston's Black.
Organizers making the point that the educational effects of slavery could be felt 100 years after being abolished.
If you were in the Black community and you send your child off to school, you had inferior buildings, not enough teachers. Sometimes you didn't have enough books.
This is an issue that so many are very passionate about. Mayor Wu has already established a reparations task force which will be researching the impacts of slavery on the city. The Reparations Commission that we heard from today, Darren, they want to work in tandem with the Reparations Task Force as they continue to do their work. We're live tonight reporting.
See, all right, so that's the Black grassroots fighting for what it is, and they try to put a little makeshift task force to study the study of the commission, to study the commission, to study the commission that studies. And we ain't going for that. It's direct cash payments. In my opinion, it should be 20 trillion, right? And then they should add those little $5 billion caveats to the others. And then you notice how when they put the news story up, they try to make it seem like it's way more than the budget would allow. But yet and still, when people come here from other countries, they find money out of thin air to give to people like they already had it. I ain't gonna hold you, but I'm gonna mold you, fold you, and scold you about being on code. Do you disagree? Do you agree 15 billion is enough, or do you think it should be more? Because it definitely should be less. I need you to do a couple things in full swing. I need you to go ahead and subscribe for the vibes, like for the spike, comment your vomit. Please share if you care about getting Black empowerment everywhere. Please do that on the platforms that we own, Jones. And just to bring it on home, let me look you square in your eye, boy. That's right. I'm back. I'm adjust it up. I don't like to be having too much headroom. I like to fill up the screen a little bit. Hey, y'all, I like the beard thing. I like that. Love, peace, blessings, and aloha. I'm out the Doha for Shoha. You already know.